What up, guys? What's happening? What's going on? I don't have everything all set up. Dropping the ball. Dropping the ball. Here we are. Dropping the ball. All right. We're gonna get into some Dune Awakening, man. Because why not? Huh? Why not? Finally, there is no taxes in this game. None. And to me, that was the biggest gripe that I had, right? Like, the fact that servers will be offline, a game update started at 13 hours and 49 minutes. Okay. All right. Well, I don't think we're going to be playing for 13 hours, but hey, you never know. But yeah, so I absolutely love this game. Anybody that was watching me when I was streaming this game before, like, we were fully invested in this game. Like, ridiculously fully invested. I mean, I have, let's see, let's how many hours I have in here. 250.7 hours. Now, mind you, so my very first playthrough, right? The whole game was basically beaten, right? Like, I had everything. The only thing that I needed to do was to start making my way into the deep desert. Like, that's what I needed to do, right? That was the only thing left. Like, I've beaten everything. I've gone to every cave. We went to every single bandit camp. Like, we've done everything, you know, multiple times, the testing stations and all that jazz, right? Now, this is before any of the DLC came out or any of the, like, the, you know, the down planes that are, you know, popping up on the map now. But we were, like, 198 hours at that point in time in the game. And I had my base built in this same exact spot because I just think it's a great spot. It's in the center of everything, right? Like, we still have to unlock up here and shoot a recon blip up here, but we have basically the whole map open. But this is where my base was on our first playthrough, right? So, now mind you, 190 some hours of this game, of any game of this kind of, you know, the way it's set up, right? Where you gotta, like, get resources, you know, and grab materials to craft this, right? So everybody knows here's the complex machinery, and certain things do certain stuff when you're crafting, right? So you need X amount of so many items to build whatever it is. Like, that's just how this game is. So when I had gotten to the point where we beat everything, right? And I had everything unlocked, and the only thing left that I had to, like, really kind of do was to get into the deep desert. Like, that was the last thing that we had to do. So, a buddy of mine that, well, shouldn't say a buddy of mine. It was a streamer that I saw on YouTube. I don't know why I said a buddy of mine. But he was recommending putting your base, like, right up here near endgame, right? He's like, that way, whenever you get in your ornithopter and you fly out and you go to the world map, you don't have to worry about being in the center of the map anymore, because now you could, you know, if you guys know the world, like when you go in the different aspects, that basically puts you in different aspects of the map, right? So if I fly in from the right or the left, I'm gonna pop out right here. So, you know, needing to be in the center here made no difference, right? Because now if I needed to get to the other side of the map, you could just fly in here to the world and then go around the circle and fly in from the bottom. You have quick access to everything, right? So it made sense. I'm like, well, that's perfect, because then that way, if I need to get here, wherever, it just takes a quick second to do it. So I built a base up here, right? I got everything set up. I started easy, right? Like I just put like a 2-block foundation down with some walls and some storage, because I needed to bring all my materials from my other base that had, now mind you, 190 hours of crafting materials. So like now imagine playing the game for 190 hours. Everything that you acquire, right? The metal, all the ores, aluminum, everything that you would need to craft everything is basically at my other base, which would have been down here. So I fly everything up, right? I break everything down, all my like materials, and I start transporting everything back up here, right? On my last little bit to go, I had 3 chests left. In the chests that I had left were everything that I've acquired in the entire game, crafting material wise. So I fly back down here in my ornithopter, I go into my base, and the crafting materials, like when you break down an item, everything sits on the floor, right? And then you could hit X and you go through it and you pick what you want, okay? So now, mind you, I broke the chest down, picked everything up until my inventory was full, put it all in my scout ornithopter, came back, picked up the rest of the stuff that I could in my inventory, and flew it to my other base that I was building. Now, mind you, my base that I was leaving, that was right here, still had power, still had shields, still had everything. I'm just in the process of transporting stuff that was in my storage containers. So now, mind you, this is the container that I broke down and everything's on the floor of all my crafting stuff. I had 2 of them. So I broke them both down, so everything was sitting on the floor when I left. When I came back, all of it was gone, with the remaining 3 chests that I had of storage, like completely gone. Like they were never ever there. So I don't know what happened, what glitch. Nothing happened in the game. I didn't get disconnected. Nothing happened, but I lost everything. And dude, I was so pissed. I mean, because now basically at that point, everything that I have gathered for the whole entire game, I just lost. So like, I can't craft shit. Like, in near end game, you need all these materials to craft anything, like fuel cells, like any health, anything that you would possibly need that to craft was in these materials in this chest, crafting material wise, dude. And I lost everything. And the fact that like I tried to come back and play the game and go through and like I had an ornithopter, I had everything to basically fly to all the other places and hit them all over again to gain these materials. But like, dude, it went from turning the game into something fun to now a task. You know what I mean? So like, I didn't want to play the game. I'm like, this isn't fun now, because now there's a difference between playing the game and having fun doing it, knowing that you're going to get materials, right? And crafting materials, and you're going to save them and you can pick through what you need. It's different when you're playing it that way to then when you're playing it because you have to, right? Like it became a task that I had to do, and I just lost. Like it was zero fun for me. So then I stopped playing, and Battlefield 6 I think came out. We played that. we were all into that, and then Arc Raiders came out. We were into that, so we didn't come back to the game for like months. So just one day, I'm like, well, I'm gonna log in and see what the deal is, and everything was gone, right? And this was, now mind you, like I knew if you didn't pay taxes, like that was bad, but I wasn't like aware of like your whole base breaking down, your shields running out, like I knew the shields ran out, but like I didn't realize to the like aspect that like my entire base, like dude, I literally logged in and it was my character standing in the middle of the desert, like right where I built the new building from the last time that I played. So like I lost, everything was gone. My buggy, both my ornithopters, my entire building, there wasn't even like part of a wall. So Sophie J, what up? Yeah, we're just talking about how I lost everything playing Dune Awakening before, and now that we're like finally coming back to it. But yeah, so like I logged in and literally everything was gone, and then I stopped playing completely, and I'm like, I'm not doing that all over again at all. So, but now with this new update, there is no taxes. So that is fantastic. So,
weather alert.
So basically,
a large sandstorm is approaching.
How's it going on Dune Awakening? We just started. Well, I mean, we didn't just start. I've been playing this off stream for a couple of days, but we're just jumping back in it from the last time of being being dedicated to this. Like we played this game nonstop for months, but so we're back in it. I'm a level 48. Now with this update, they got rid of the taxes. So that means new here, loving the vibe. Hey, thanks for swinging by. I appreciate it.
Thank you, my
Thank
friend.
you. But now with this new update, with Chapter 3, they got rid of taxes completely. So now the only thing that you have to worry about is that you have enough shields. Okay, so I have 8 hours of shields left. Now, when I got off here
sector weather alert.
3 days ago, I think I had 3 days and like 28 hours or something. So, as long as you log in before your batteries for your generators run out, you won't lose anything. Like, your shields will never shut off, because before, now with the taxes, if you didn't pay your taxes, I think you had like 3 weeks. So you had 3 weeks until like literally everything shut off, right? And then your base could start taking damage by the sandstorms, and eventually like a hole could appear in one of the walls, right? Because of the sandstorms. So once that happens, then basically everybody had free range to come in here, and if you didn't have your stuff locked to like just your owner for just you, then that means everybody could have taken all your stuff whatsoever. The base reconstruction tool is a solid addition. Dude, I tell you what, I really, really like... Let's see where the sandstorm is. I think it passed, right? Oh no, it's coming this way. Okay, as soon as the sandstorm's over, dude, this new update, because I came back at one point when they did the Dune Man update, so yeah, I have. So basically,
a large sandstorm is
the Dune Man Foundation. So like, I came back right when this was introduced, and I thought it was cool. Very basic. I mean, you can see this is everything that they have is just literally on one page, right? It's not very, and I know a bunch of people were pissed because they were like, dude, like how come there's only like 20 things maybe? So if you come over here and you check out the Smuggler Foundation, the Smuggler DLC that came with this new update, dude, look at all the stuff in this new building. So these are all new building materials, and I tell you what, I logged on after the update went live just to like check it out. Now mind you, I already had a base built here, but it was very basic. There wasn't too much to it. But I tell you what, like this smuggler base, I think this is more like Dune-esque than the Dune builder stuff. Like, dude, just the way this looks is just so cool. I think. How long have I been streaming? I think 3 years, maybe 4. It's a hobby, you know. It's something that I do full time. Like, I have a full-time job. I work. This is something like that I just do because I enjoy doing it. You know, I don't go out, I don't party, I don't drink, I don't, you know, do drugs or anything. So, like, I have a lot of free time. And plus, not only that, but the wife and the kids, they're all on a ski trip, like 3 hours away. And I did not go. Mind you, I worked Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So, but I'm off the rest of the week, and they're gone for the whole week. So, I feel like the Dune Man was so small because they buckled on other things. Maybe they shouldn't have released Dune Man. Yeah, the Dune one was very, like, lackluster, man. Like, there was like 20. I still enjoyed it. I thought it was cool. But I tell you what, like, this is like, I really like this. The way the buildings are, there's so many different, like, wall variations. Those things are cool as hell. Those are like corner curve, just kind of like the windows. Like, I think they put more time into it. It's very cool. Like, check this out too, but I thought this was really cool. So this, where is the wall? So here's the garage. Here's a double, look at the size of this garage right here. Like, this is one door, 2 stories tall. This is really cool, right? Like, this is dope. Now, like, mind you, I don't think you could use this for, like, an ornithopter. I mean, you might be able to, right? Like, you might be able to fly that through here, but, like, I feel like it would be very, like, you'd be hitting stuff. I'd probably go with the pentashields. Once I get that unlocked, I'll probably do that. That's what I had the last time. But, like, dude, that's cool. Like, that's just, I mean, and they also obviously have the basic ones, but that's kick-ass. To me, I think that's very cool. Now watch, I can't delete it. There we go. What else was in here? Yeah, so there's this curved option as well. These, and then you got a half wall that's curved as well. Like, I like the fact that they put the half walls in here. Now, I used to, in my old base, I used to have half walls right here, right? And then I had my storage containers sitting on top of them. So, like, whenever you walked up, instead of, like, I put a half wall here and then put a floor panel on the half wall. So then you would put the other half wall above it, so it obviously make the whole wall. But you would have this floor sticking out right here. So you could put 2 storage containers on the bottom and then 2 up top. So you would essentially be saving room by adding those on top of that. And then behind it, on top, what I did was I added my water storage. So I had, like, right now I only have the small ones, but I did have the big ones behind that, because you do lose a little bit of space, like, behind it, because obviously you have to bring everything out to the front of the thing so you can access all 4 saves. But it's saved a lot of room. I definitely will be doing that with these. I think what I'm going to do with these is, because now I have to have this many, I'm probably going to add them up here. Probably, like, over here on the side right here. What I'll probably do is, or maybe back in here so they're not in the way, but I'll probably add half walls to all of this right here to the bottom, and then put all of them on top of here. You know what I mean? And then just as it goes, like, just add more. You know what I mean? Because eventually you're going to have so many different generators. It's going to be crazy. And random question, how important that stream visuals to you right now? My stream visuals? I mean, I like my setup that I got here. I saw this coming a mile away, Sophie J about to try to sell you some art. Novalith. Yeah, you got those, Novalith. But yeah, 100% agree. This set is great. Storage, logistics, and organization are important. See, that's my biggest thing, man. Is like I have all my like safes set up to like, so whenever I come back from like being out on the ground, right? So like I know I have all my ammo and shit in here, right? And so this is all my random storage stuff, right? Basically like your crafting materials. This here has just, I think it's just randomized stuff right now because I don't have a lot of stuff in there. But then over here is just my Solari so far. But that way you can come up and you can just hit A and just drop everything in whatever, because I know what's what, right? So like my first one here is all my completed ores and steel and all that jazz. Over here, obviously all my water. This is just literally for my bodies, which this thing still tells me insufficient water storage, even though I have all 4 of these, which are not filled at all, right? And I don't get it. Deposit all blood. Like, I don't understand why I can't. I guess you automatically need the big one, which I don't think I had set up yet. But dude, I tell you what, man, like this Dune set is very cool. I think they took a lot of time on it, man. Like they really did. Like these things right here are basically the corners on the roof of this set right here. So like this. So let's see something here real quick, actually, because I didn't think about doing this. The only reason why I didn't do it before was because it stuck out. Yeah, see how it like see how it sits above. I don't have like a raised roof, but those eventually sit on the end on top of these things, right? So like you give it the look of like stacks from like the bottom all the way to the top. I just think it's so cool. It's so fucking cool. What are you doing? In, I'm dying. I think a single body is like 20K. $25. See, that's what I think. I think you just automatically have to have that big one, which I think I was close to it, to be honest with you. Not only that too, but like in this update, dude, like I got a bunch of like this is way more stuff decoration wise that like I remember having the last time, especially like with all this stuff. Very cool. Not that I utilize any of it anyway, because I feel like it's a waste. But I mean, if you wanted to make your base look cool, I do like the floor lights. Like I think I did have a couple of these before, like on the bottom of the steps right here, like just right on the floor, because I thought those would be cool. But all right, what were we doing? So storage, yeah. So what do I have? I need to get silicone block is the big thing. So I don't think I have any sand to do it. Yeah, so yeah, flour sand. I don't have a lot. I need to go and find flour sand. I've been trying to find the area where like it's still kind of close to the ground, right? But not far enough out to where I like make the worm like come around. There was a couple spots like that, and right now I can't remember where they were. I have to find. I know they probably changed too, but I definitely know that there is one, because from where I'm at, when I went down here and got to like right here, I remember one being like right here in this corner. Like right here, there was like a little patch of area where it is. Oh, you know one, Nova? Where's that? Let's bring it up. I got the map open, because the last time that I remember playing, there was one right here in Eastern Vermillis Gap. Far right of the map. Go to the Imperial Testing Station number 10. The far right. That's the wreck. You have a quest there. Oh, this one here. Okay, yeah. Yes. Okay, so where is it, like right up in here around this? I gotta get better gear because I know the guys that are in here at the very end, you get locked in that cavern where it's like you got 4 turret guys up top. You got the sword guys that are running around. Like, it's brutal. See the diamond land just southwest of it? Yeah, this thing down in here. This guy, the diamond land, this was, or this one. I mean, I guess it could be any of these. These all kind of look like a diamond, but so it's down in here. We're gonna have to go check that out. I actually might, yeah, that western one. Okay. So like right here. Actually, let's go check that out. I mean, we're kind of far away, but I need that. Like, we need that. So let's check, here's the one with storage. Let's check gas. Gas is good. Let's fix it a little bit. I think my things are in here. No, wait, where did I moved them? I moved them over here with the building one. Yeah. Over with the follow.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you. Appreciate you, guy. Appreciate you. Okay, here's the stuff right here. Give me these batteries. Why do I still put that in there? Okay. Can I build a spit dart yet? I don't think I can. Well, not a spit dart, but the drill charge. I want the drill charge. I don't think I have that yet. Scatter gun. I thought I unlocked it, but go out there with a buggy every few days and just load up. Yeah, I don't have a buggy yet. I literally don't have nothing. Starts on aluminum. Yeah, okay, that's right. I love that gun. Dude, that gun, I tell you what, man. When we were like first starting this and having to fight those guys, those sword guys with the shields aren't that big of a deal, right? They're really not. It's just when you got 4 other guys shooting you, right? And then like you're trying to dodge the Gatling gun guy with the shields as well. And then you're trying to like move over, and then you got this dude. Dude, it's such a pain in the ass. That gun, I tell you what, shooting that thing and nailing those guys with 2 hits and dropping them, especially like in the very early stages when like you're, you have like low-level guys, you're just one-tapping these dudes like all over the place. All right, so no trivial one-on-one, but yeah, they're like a major nuisance in the middle of a firefight. Oh, dude, that's like, well, that's like, for instance, that quest that we got down here in the middle of that thing. I know this quest is a pain in the butt because at the very end of the quest, or at the very end of it, before you get out, all the doors lock and you're in this like chambered area. So there's an upper ring and then there's a lower part where like, you know, trucks are being built or whatever. But as soon as those doors lock, then the other doors open and there's guys everywhere, right? So like there's 4 Gatling guys on each corner of the top, and then there's 2 on the bottom. And then there's sword guys with the shields running around everywhere, like 10 of them. So like, you know, I mean, and there's no cover. There's barely any cover. So like you gotta like lure the guys. Dude, I just remember going down there and I got to the very end and I just got demolished within seconds. And I'm like, oh my God. So we have to get better gear, which I don't think I have access to yet. Let's see something here. What could I build? I can't build the clothing garment fabricator. I think I have that over here, don't I? Yeah. Let's see what I could build that's better. I thought I had... Didn't I have heavy yeah, slaver heavy boots. So I can make... What do I need here? I need steel ingots. So, let's get some steel. Oh, and it takes silicone block. All right. So, All right, so we want the Slaver Heavy. Because this Karab's only 50, 50. That's 100. That's 50. Yeah, these are better. Okay, so all right, let's just go and they love making long ads on Twitch. Dude, I agree with you. I agree with you. You can't even like click on somebody and then back out and then come back to like skip the ad. Dude, and sometimes, dude, one time I got 5 ads like back to back to back to back. They were like, and they just went in a circle. Like it was the same ad every other ad, and there was 5 of them. So the first one played, then another one, then the same first one, then the same. I'm like, dude, and they're like 30-second long. You can't skip them, can't fast forward. It's a struggle for sure. But try to hit all platforms. I don't really go live on TikTok because like TikTok's like hit or miss, man. Like you could go live on TikTok and like, dude, there are days where like I've had 30,000 likes on a video, and you know, chat's blowing up, people are in there, and then like I'll go like for a week and a half, not one person will be in there, like nothing. Nobody will say anything. I'm like, I just quit streaming, live streaming there. I post all like my clips, like my short clips and stuff there, but as far as streaming there, I'm like, I don't see any point. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, it does help for like small streamers, but like, again, I don't do this full time. Like, this is just something that I like to do. So like, if it's out there, it's out there. All right, let's start playing the game. Okay, let's get some water. Okay, go back here. Let's refill containers. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go around here and we're gonna kill everybody and take their blood and then build those places back up. That way when we come back, we have a bunch of them. Yeah, when I stream again, I don't know where I'll focus my time. I may try going back to YouTube. Honestly, man, YouTube is my favorite platform. Like, if someone came to me right now and was like, you could only pick one platform, where do you want to go? YouTube is it. And the only reason why is because I think YouTube, like, the reason why I like YouTube is because you could grow even when you're not live, right? So, like, Kick and Twitch, like, those platforms, like, you're only discovered when you're live, right? So, like, unless I'm live on Twitch or Kick, no one's going, like, my stuff isn't being advertised, right? Like, on TikTok, you could get a For You page. On your For You page, you could get one of my shorts. Even if I'm not live, right? It could come across your platform. Same with, like, Instagram or Facebook or YouTube, right? So, like, YouTube, all your videos save there. They don't ever delete. Dude, I still get likes on videos when I first started streaming, like before I was like live streaming. What I used to do was I first started off streaming or posting Ghost Recon's Breakpoint. So I would like film myself in a section going into a base and using like tactics and methodical, and I'd film it and then I would just post that live, right? Or post that for a VOD. And like, they're still up on my channel, right? So like, I still get likes on videos from like 3 years ago, man. You know what I mean? So like, to me, YouTube is like the all-in-one place, right? Because it's got shorts, so it's got TikTok-like-esque. Every platform does now. So you got YouTube Shorts, right? YouTube saves all your videos. They never delete unless you manually delete them, or you get like strikes against your, you know, your content. And the resolution, right? So like, I have a pretty good PC, you know, because I dual stream, but like, even if I didn't, like, I have really good internet as well. So like, right now I'm at 20-some thousand bit rate on OBS to stream to YouTube at 1440p, right? Everywhere else, you know, Facebook, Kick, and all those other ones, they're all 1080. but the resolution that you could give YouTube is just far better, I feel like. Like, your videos don't delete, nothing goes away, they stay up there. The resolution, if your PC and your internet service can push it out, you don't have a lock on anything. It's very nice. YouTube would definitely be where I would be if I streamed, if I had to pick one place. You're dead. But yeah, YouTube for sure, man. Yeah! Got him. But yeah, YouTube would definitely be my pick, hands down, if I had to pick a platform to like stay on. Now, granted, I recommend having all the other ones, right? Like, I recommend, even if you don't stream on Facebook, right? I recommend having a Facebook channel, upload your shorts on there as well. Definitely use TikTok. Definitely use TikTok, because millions of people are on TikTok, and your videos are up there. They never go away, and they could just populate on For You pages for everybody. So, your Facebook Reels, TikTok, and Instagram as well. Like, those, like, TikTok and Instagram for me are the places where I upload my shorts, right? Like my 30-second, my 55-second clips of the game, something that cool that happened. That's all on my TikTok and Instagram. I want to kill this guy with my sword. Oh, I got him. I didn't think I killed him, but I guess we did. I gotta farm up fuel cells and aluminum. I have to farm up fuel cells for sure. Because, like, before I got off here, like, a couple days ago, I only had, like, 3 days worth of, like, battery cells left. I'm like, man, we need to get on it. But, in all honesty, man, you can get those fairly quick. You just dude, right where I'm at, there's tons of them. And plus, too, if you, like, remember where some of them spawn, like, I know one spawns over here, like a brick of them, and then up here, there's a brick of them, too, that you could break down. But, yeah. Where's that other guy? Is he up here? Yeah. Okay. Take that flower, Shando! I don't know if I need metal pieces, but we're gonna take them. But yeah, dude, like I love this game. Like, I really do. Like, when it first came out and I bought it, because one, I'm a huge fan of the Dune, like, trilogy, the movies, the lore, like, it's all just so cool, right? So you add that on top of the game, and it literally, for me, it has everything that I want in a game, right? Crafting, materials, like, I could, like, build my own base. Like, dude, you could get lost for hours just building your base. Oh, no! But, like, I remember the one time, dude, we were streaming, and, like, the one dude's like, oh, you should update your base. And I'm like, all right. And then, like, we just got lost, bro. Like, the entire, like, last 3 hours of the stream was me, like, just breaking stuff down and building my base out. And like, I remember apologizing to chat. I'm like, dude, chat, I'm sorry. Like, we had been building a base for like 3 hours, and like everybody in there was like, nah, this is cool. Like, you should add this to here. Like, I had like 10, 15 people watching me just build a base, giving me pointers on like where I should put. It was cool. But like that's like this guy, like, his base is deteriorating. Yeah. Like, this is probably a guy that'll probably never come back to the game. Because, like, when I first came up here, this was here. I'm like, oh, no. Because usually what I do is I put my base to where, like, the top of my garage was, like, right here, right? So you would drive into the base right here, and then I would eventually scan it out to where I could have like all the way out to here. But because he was here, I had to build the base like back in this corner a little bit. So whenever this base finally deteriorates and goes away, which, I mean, obviously he has no shields because his pentashield's off. And 3 days ago, this was a door and this was a door, and they're both gone. Just check to see if anything's off. Dude, you know what though? See, here's a sub-reef. I don't know. Could you damage these? Extra low pop? Yeah, I don't know what my server is. I honestly, like, I think I'm in a server with a couple people that I am in a Discord with that have a huge amount of people that play this game. Like, before I last played, I ran into him, you know, was telling him everything that was happening, basically the story I said from the beginning, and, you know, how I lost everything, and they added me to their guild, so I was able to, like, get resources and build up, but then we stopped playing, and then I just decided to start a new character, same server, so, like, all my friends are still in here, so it's kind of cool if I wanted to do that, but wonder what he has in here, man. Like to know. I'd like to know. All right. I'm not sure if you can with the shield off, actually. I don't think I can. Someone was telling me on a YouTube video that, like, when the game, like, first started dying off, when people were like, you know, you always see those YouTube videos, is Dune dead? You know? So somebody was saying if you aggro the NPCs and bring them in here and let them shoot at you, at this, that's the only way you could destroy these things. If the NPCs come in here and shoot that thing. So, like, I'm wondering if I drag one of them in here, let them follow me down in here, and then kind of stand behind this and let them shoot me, and just see if they blow this thing up, and then basically I think you could have access to everything once you destroy that, I think. There's an eyesore of a decaying base. Dude, they're everywhere. Like I can't tell you how many bases, like, I've come across where, like, it's like this, where there's nothing to them. Absolutely nothing to them.
Shields up.
Where's the guy with the gun? I tell you one thing I don't miss in this game, though, is the climbing. This game has got some of the absolute worst climbing mechanics I have ever seen in my life. Where's that guy at? Come on! Yeah! Ah! How did I, like, take critical damage from hitting him with the sword? Okay, yep, down here, yep. Take that. They're just straight pulled from their other game. Conan Exiles, yeah. I tell you what, though, man, like, I don't care about none of that. People are like, why? Like, I don't understand that when people are like, why are you going to play a dead game? It's like, what? Like, why does a game have to be jammed full of people for you to want to play it? Like, if I enjoy the game and it's up and it's running and there's 4 people on it, I don't care. Like, I want to play the game because I enjoy the game. I don't give a shit if there's 6,000 people or 20,000 people in a server. Like, I don't care about any of that. I really don't. All right, so we got 14 hours out of that. That ain't bad. I never understood why people are like that. They're like, oh, the game's dead. It's only got, like, 100 people playing it. So what? Like, who gives a shit? Just play. Do you enjoy the game? Yeah. Well, then shut up and play it. Put this this dead body in here. Bam! Well, that's one thing we should have did is pick up the bodies. I didn't think about that. Let's put... What is this? This is the vehicle. Put the gun stuff in here. Oh, the battery. We were gonna put this in here. ADHD, man. I got ADHD like crazy. You can see I got that battery from the beginning of our conversation to fill that up to go do that other thing. And then we did that other thing and then forgot about that one thing. ADHD, huh? You gotta love it. You gotta love it. All right. Flower sand, that goes over here. Do I not have any? Probably why. It's probably why. Bam. It matters in some things, like the whole Lands Rad system is designed around being MMO, light live service, plus since we're currently relying on them running servers, if the game truly died, we'd be out of luck. But outside of those things, I agree. I don't care if the game's dead or not. That's what I mean. Also, my wife has ADHD, so I get it. Yeah, dude. I'm wired for sound. I think everybody has it, though, man. Honestly. Like, I didn't even get diagnosed for it until, like I'm 40 now. So I didn't go to the doctors to, like, find out what was going on until, like, my late 30s. Like, 38, 39, maybe even 39. And, like, my PCP was the one that sent me to, like, a specialist. And, dude, like, I remember the first, like, video conversation we had. She was like, oh, man. And I'm like, I said, what is it? She's like, are you always like this? I said, yeah. She goes, yeah, you got me stressed out. So she goes, you have OCD. So I got OCD because I like things in order. So, like, I have a place for everything. I've always been like that. But so I have OCD and then ADHD on top of that. My wife is 38, but she did get it diagnosed younger. Yeah, see, I never did. Well, see, my mom was very, like, anti, like, doctors and putting them on stuff. Like, they told my mom years ago when I was younger, they're like, he's wired for sound. You need to put him on something. And she never did, right? Because she was anti whatever. Which is fine. I get it. Who cares, you know? But here we are, years later. All right. All right, so let's go and get that flower sand. Do I have my thing? I do. I do. Okay, do we have everything that we need? Is anything? Yes. This. Hook the battery, right? It's already maxed. Okay, put that battery back in there. Ha! All right, let's roll. Let's go over there and try to get some flower sand, man. Let's hope it's still there. I don't see why it wouldn't, but you never know. Okay, so map. So we'll just go this way. Well, actually, let's just go straight down because the distance from there to there seems a little bit higher than there to there. So let's hit this, not hit the sides. My wife has said that if she grew up now, she would have preferred to not get diagnosed because she has never taken anything for it, and she's just fine. And she thinks nowadays that would never be the outcome. Well, see, I've been raw dogging it for my whole life, basically. I always knew I had it. I just never was diagnosed by a doctor, but we all knew, you know, we knew. So when I went, you know, they definitely recommended that I take something. And I tell you what, though, man, like, if you're taking it, whatever, you know, you're on, whether it be, you know, Vyvanse or Adderall or whatever it is that they recommend, you know, if obviously, you know, let's be honest here, you know, those stimulants are just a couple of chemicals off from being, you know, meth. So, like, you know, you could definitely abuse the shit out of it. But I tell you what, man, like, when I take it, like, when I take one of them for the day, like, they're, like, it really does help me. Like, I've noticed it. like for sure, that there's definitely benefits to taking it, right? I also have known people that like take it and it doesn't do anything for them. Which, I mean, granted, that's kind of like me. Like I could take it and like within an hour I could go take a nap. You know what I mean? Like it's not like, I don't know, man, our brains and everything. Like I was drinking 2 things of Red Bull and a 5-hour energy like every couple of hours when I was at work. And like I noticed too, like doing that, like they worked right in the very beginning, you know, but like then they like it made me super more like way more tired later on than the normal crash, like, you know, someone would get anyway. You know, because anybody else and they drink like 2 Red Bulls and a 5-hour energy, you know, they're wired for sound. Like me, it just made me feel normal. So like it didn't really work for me. That's like coffee. I could drink an entire pot of coffee, and as soon as I'm done with the pot by myself, I can go and take a nap or go to bed. Like it doesn't affect me like it should normal people. See, like, there used to be one of those real close down there in the corner. And I think maybe it was because of the server that I was on. But we're going to see, because if we get over here and that place is over there, then we're golden. Because that's too far out. That's way far out. Yeah, they got rid of a lot of them. I do remember, like, before we quit, that they were talking about trying to fix a lot of the areas and change them so they weren't so easily accessible, because they were all over the place. Like I remember, you know, you would just be driving and one would be like right here, right next to the ground. It was perfect. All right. So we'll go down here, cut across to the anvil. And like for me still too, this game still has a lot of life. Like again, when I quit playing, it was right before like I even started going into the deep desert. Now I went into the deep desert and like flew around and looked around, you know, but like I never went out and like farmed for stuff and hit bases or did any of that stuff out there. I kind of just flew around to see what it was like because I wanted to check it out. And then I lost all my stuff and we stopped playing. So like to me, dude, I still have a lot to do. Like, I mean, and again, the game is fun. So like, not only am I enjoying doing this again, kind of playing it, but also now to me, it like the thought of like, oh, well, you just said you didn't want to do it. You're redoing it all now. But now I don't have to worry about my building disappearing because I didn't pay my taxes because they got rid of the goddamn taxes. So that is one of the main reasons why I'm like, I could now actually dump a bunch of time into this. And if I do have like an ADHD episode where I lose interest in the game or take a break from it, which happens quite a lot for me, like I bounce from game to game, at least now I know when I come back, my whole base won't just be gone because I didn't pay taxes. I just got to make sure that I come back to make sure my batteries are still charged for my shields, which to me, I'd rather do that. I mean, dude, at one point I had like 30 days of batteries where like I didn't have to come back to the game for 30 days if I didn't want to. But because after 2 weeks of not paying your taxes, everything shuts off and you lose everything anyway. So it was like, so the way this system is now, dude, if you got the batteries, fuel cells, you're golden, which is great. So to me, makes it worth coming back and replaying and starting a new, like, I don't mind starting a new character. Like I said, we played this like off stream because I didn't want to bore you guys with like having to redo the 7 like the traits where you have to like unlock, you know, your, not your traits, I guess it's like you have to find the caverns to unlock like the sand compactor, your base when sandstorms hit, like all that stuff. So I did those off stream, And this is the first stream that we've done it since we started playing, so fully enjoying it. Damn more. See, it all depends on the game, I guess. You know what I mean? Like when I played The Division, like over and over, like I lived on that game when it came out too. I loved creating a new character and like replaying the game and doing that. Like with that aspect, I didn't mind doing it because I voluntarily did it. Here, I had to restart another character because I lost all my stuff. So like the game went from being fun to like being a task. You know what I mean? So I was like, oh, dude, like I'm like every time I had to go, like I knew that the only reason why I was going to this testing station was because I needed servox or gears or whatever it was to build stuff. So to me, it wasn't fun. It was more of like a job, and it sucked. So now, like you said, with The Division, I love that game. Like I must have created I created max characters all the time, and then would delete them to create another character. Like I love that game. First and second one, you know what's crazy too is like I gave that game a playthrough like kind of like a month or two after COVID, like when everything was kind of like over with, or you know, and like you play that game and then like you live through COVID, you're like, holy shit. Like a lot of this stuff, man, was the same, like the absolute same. It was crazy. So it was definitely crazy, like to play that game after a COVID breakout and after everything happened, because then you're kind of like, holy hell, dude, like that actually happened like that. It's just wild, absolutely wild. I didn't hit like the corner of it. Okay, so here's that base. All right, so you're saying over, let's try it. Let's go over there. Dude, if this is over here, this is going to be like, we're just going to load up on silicone sand, or on sand for sure. Okay, so, all right. I don't know, I'm not seeing any. Oh, there it is. Yes. All right, Nova with the come through, man. Perfect. Perfect. He goes, there it is. Perfect. Nice. Okay. So let's load up. Let's load up. We're gonna load up the, don't need this. Give me this. Boom. I should have dropped some shit off, but we're all right. We're all right. Nice. Nice. The Western Edge can still trigger Shai LaHood, but everything else is safe. Yeah. We're good. We're good right here. This is perfect. Now we're in the shade, baby. Talk about perfect timing, huh? All the shades now here. You hit this whole thing. Oh, backpack full. Wouldn't that suck if they're like, massive sandstorm incoming? I'd be like, son of a bitch. Buzzer77 with the follow.
Thank you, my friend.
Thanks for the follow. I appreciate you. All right, let's put this on here. Go back out. Yeah, that'd be my luck. That'd be like incoming sandstorm, and I can't put the vehicle away in the vehicle thing because it's got shit in the storage. Yeah, that'd be my luck. I'd have to find a cave or something to drive up in it. Take it all. I don't care how big the pile is. We got them everywhere. Like the tiniest amount. It's like you picked up 1 grain of flour sand. I was gonna say, I hear one of those planes, and those things are a pain in the butt. They hit you with that spotlight, and then you're stunned there like a UFO picking you up. And then they shoot down like all those guys, and like you got 5 guys. I hated those things, man. And my dumbass, the first time I played this game, I built a base, right? And right where I built the base, one of those would come through, like, and circle around. I remember the one time, dude, like I was in my base, and it, like, I literally happened to build, and I didn't know, right? I just thought it was like a background plane. I didn't know the thing picked me up, stunned me like fire in the sky, and then shot down dudes that kicked my butt. But yeah, so like I built my base like right in the path of this thing. And I remember the one time I'm in my base and you could see where they hit the light over my base, and it picks me up in my building and takes me through the roof. I'm like, what? And then I get killed because, like, where I was like, I didn't have any guns on me. I was like changing gear or something. I forget what was happening. But yeah. It was funny. It was actually pretty funny. So, like, I've learned this time, we're not building a base. Oh, we're starting aggro. Okay, all right, let's get these and go back. Let's go back a little bit, because back here, right, we'll just go right here. Oh, you know what? There was a task that I had to do. Hold on. I don't think I could do it with this, though. Oh, yeah, there it does. Yeah. I had to... I forget the task. I don't have it highlighted, but it was like scan a sandflower with your scanner, resource scanner, and then get it. So let's see if that... Hopefully that completed that, because we just scanned it. That was weird. You guys still with me? I got like a OBS disconnected and reconnected. I don't know why. Did it reconnected? Yes, sir. Okay, cool. Must have reconnected. I didn't even get a warning that it disconnected. Oh man, storage is full on that guy too. All right. All right, cool. Let's head back. That is a perfect find right there. Know the length with your coming through with the information. Oh God, watch me get hit right in the center of this sand. Oh God, come on. Hate those things. I wish you could blow them up, man. That's another thing too. I never got the rocket launcher in the game for the last time. I think my thing is still full. If not... All right. That's full. All right, let's get the hell out of here. Map. That damn plane at. And we'll cross right here. You know what didn't help though is we picked up like 3 stacks of those batteries too on the way over there. So like that didn't help, but we needed them. We needed the batteries. Don't mind me. here and cross. Make it go across here. Yeah, they definitely added a lot of these too. You know what I don't see that, like, even when I played this game before, is like where the sandworms like explode and then that spice sand comes up. Like, I know they happen like in game, like right here, but like it's crazy to think like they happen that rarely. Like I only seen one time pop up, like when I was playing the game, like in the story part. You would think they'd be a little bit more prevalent, like you think 250 hours played at this game, and I've only seen one of those explode to where it was like a massive one. Oh yeah, it definitely happens more in the deep desert. But like you would think they'd happen at least more than, like I said, I have 290 hours or 250 hours in this game, and I've seen it happen one time in like the story part of it. Oh shit, I need to go this way. But, I mean, it is what it is. Here's some bases, huh? Is anybody here? Well, all that stuff's still on. This guy looks like he's still home. That's good, huh? Let's wait until Shai-Hulud goes all the way through here. We need to go all the way to like here so we can cross between those. Base is just up over the hillside over there. We'll get that water storage first. Because what I'm gonna do, the reason why I wanted to dump all that water into the into those bins before we left is because I wanted to make sure I had enough water when I went back that I could just craft all this flour sand like right off the rip. You know what I mean? Because you need a crap ton of water to do it too. I even think I have a Mark II storage on this bike too, because I think I found it in one of like the side things, and I think that's what's on here. So I actually have more storage on this bike, even though it's an MK. I think it's an MK1, and I have an MK2 barrel on it, like or storage for the back of it. So that helps out a lot. Yeah, it's good they used water as a crafting requirement for so much, otherwise it'd be non-stop easy stockpile. Oh, dude. See, I think that's another reason why I really like this game too, is because like there's always like a sense of like death. Like even in your base, right? Like once you lose power and like your batteries are gone and you're like, oh shit, like I mean, especially if you stockpile the problems, right? So like say like that happens, right? So say you lose power, right? Because you forgot you didn't have enough fuel cells and you're like, oh shit, like now you can't craft nothing, right? So then you're like, all right, well, I'll just get in my buggy and I'll go across the thing and I know where a couple bases are that have the thing, right? That have stockpiles of batteries. But then you go to get in your buggy and you realize that you don't have enough gas to get over to get the fuel cells, right? So, and then now you can't craft anything because now you don't have power. So like now you have to walk like all the way across there of that massive stack of desert wherever you're located to get to where you got to go to get those batteries. So it's like, dude, that like you could be just chilling in your base and just simply losing power like sends you in this like, holy crap, like what am I gonna do? Like I don't have batteries, I don't have fuel, I can't get over here. Like it's crazy. All right, flour sand, put that in here. Boom, backpack and bike. Boom, boom, boom. That is completely full. So let's put the other sand in here. Boom, boom. And silicone block. What do you got here? What do you got? I got 3,000. We got 198. And we're making them all, baby. Making them all. All right. Okay, so this out, get that out, put this back on because I always want that up there. Where was the other? There we go. Boom. So what was the total needed for this? 16 silicone block, and we need steel. I need to go get some iron ore because well, no, right here. Steel. I need to get, oh, we have water, but we have enough carbon ore. No, we got, yeah, we have 350. So it's just the water that we need. Okay. All right. What about this thing? So I could create, we'll get an improved one. Once because I have iron, I need iron too. Jesus Christ. So let's just start going here while that shit's doing whatever it's got to do. And let's just get some iron and copper, and we'll just get everything that's around us. I gotta go across the sand to get the iron ore, or the steel ingot, or carbon ore. Take those. Another battery pack sitting here. There's some shade here. So we're full on that. All right. This thing is awesome too. Like, I don't know how you traverse any other way without that leaper suspensor belt. Or leap suspensor belt, I think it is. Oh yeah, dude, it's the best thing ever. Like, I don't understand how you play the game without it. Alright, so we got 2 days there. Alright, alright. the full suspensor belt. Yeah, I don't know which one I have. That's the Leap. I got the Leap. The Leap suspensor. Leap is good. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh man, we gotta get blood too. Do I have my thing on here? I think I do.
Someone's here. There's someone in the Let's go.
That. What do you got? I'll take the ammo. I don't think I need any more gun parts, but you never know. Just take them. Just take them.
There's someone here.
Where's your partner at? Well, there he is. There he is, huh? Little sneaky snake, huh? Oh, God. Don't need knife parts. I think I got enough of those. That I already got. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh God, I missed. Oh my God. There we go. Found it. It's kind of hard not to find me. We're in the desert. Like, if you couldn't have seen me from that far away, we have problems. Well, I mean, he would have problems. I'd be all right. Some up here too, so we'll go up here. And that's another reason too why I really like this spot is like once you get those death beds, dude, like all these bodies, like I got all these bases right here. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different things of like encampments right around me. And then I got that here where like complex machinery is, and then there's another one on the other side. So it's like, you know, anytime you needed blood or water or bodies, everything's like right here, so it's like kind of perfect. Bet that hurt, huh? just the way he looked when he fell. He looked painful. go, dude. What is this? Oh, I accidentally hit the body. I do that a lot too. This. Yeah, I wonder how long it's gonna be until this guy's base is like just fully demolished. Wonder how long it'll take. Because he was here, like my very first time coming up here and building this base, there was someone over there. And that was like maybe a week ago. So now like no one's there. So I'm wondering how long it'll be until that base is like fully destroyed. This is a nice feature too that they built in, is deposit all blood instead of having to hit the button 9 million times. Little quality of life things that I think are pretty cool. All right. How much water do I have? I only have 100. All right, so let's keep going around. I thought that was like in the ground. I'm like, what? I've had that happen where like the thing will go down and like go into the ground. So like you're sitting there just depleting your battery to nothing because the rest of the mark went into the ground that you can't see. So it's like, can I hit that? There's 2 more up here. So we got the water producing. Get rid of full, so I didn't go in there. Damn, that's full too. Holy shit. Battery over here. Shit, this storage is full too. All right. All right, so we just gotta basically. What do we got? We got 65. We got 147 still to be made. We need more ore, so let's get in this bad boy. We'll go across the way here. Let's offload some stuff. What do I get rid of that I have in here? I don't like to keep. Yeah, let's keep it all. There's one of those planes, I think, like right here, too. Yeah, it's right there. Oh yeah, this guy's base like appeared out of nowhere like 2 days ago, and that's all he built. Like was just that. Oh man, my scanner's gonna break. Notice that. Yeah, but like, look, like I don't like he has a like buggy and everything. Like, he just appeared out of here, like, the one day, like, I come across here, and that was there like that, and then, like, I haven't seen anybody since. Welcome back, sir. Welcome back. There's a bunch over there, too. All right. So we gotta get steel and carbon. Mostly steel for what we want to build. Wait, carbon makes steel? I think you gotta have carbon ignites. I thought you had to. But there's two different things I want to build. No. We need ore to make the carbon ore to make the steel. Yeah, right. So we need to do both. We need to get crafting materials for both. But we did use all our water on the flower sand, so we have like 192 of those coming. So that'll be dope. Alrighty. Jack that up. Circle back through here. Might be a couple that came back. I gotta get a new cut array too. I didn't realize mine was so like dead. That dumbass with this plane. That thing is so annoying. Thing has no speed. Damn, we still got 100 more to make. That thing's full. That thing's completely full. This thing's gonna be full here in a minute. Yeah. can make 98 of these. I don't think I have any more blood. See how much, how full this is. Okay, so these are all down. All right. Oh my god, dude. I don't know if that guy was like trying to turn or like what, but we nailed him and spun him around. That was pretty funny. Yeah, I don't know what he was trying to do there.
There's someone here. Target found.
Yeah, probably should have left me unfound, huh? I mean,
Who's that?
got him. The grenade didn't even like really hit him. Come on. There you go. I do wish you could run and reload instead of like having to stop and like, you know, leave yourself open. Like it gives it that speed, that sense of urgency to do it. Like, where's the other guy at? Over here. Nice. All right, well, I think that's gonna do it for me tonight, guys. I'm beat. And it's only like 8. Only 8. Yeah. But no, we're definitely going to be coming back to this game. Now that we know that, like, we don't have to lose everything when we don't come back. We got 4 days to take time away. But, alright guys, later.